everyone, it's me, Mrs. Gronert, and today we're going to be making some rock trains. What's a rock train? Well, a rock train is a great way to sort your rocks. What do you need for this activity? Well, you need your rocks and your skills of observation. So you're going to definitely need to use your eyes to see and your hands to feel for this activity. Okay, what do we do? Well, we are going to observe the rocks that we have. Then we're going to choose one attribute. You can only use one of the attributes for this activity. Once you've chosen your attribute, you're going to place your rocks in a line or a train from having the most of the attribute to the least of the attribute. Let me show you. And please remember, for this activity, you really do need at least 10 rocks to get started. Okay, so here I have my rocks that I used in our last lesson. I want to make a rock train, and I'm going to go ahead and continue to use the attribute of size to sort these rocks. But this time I'm going to make a train from the largest rock to the smallest one. Are you ready to see what I do? Okay, here we go. Okay, so here is my finished rock train. Notice I started with the biggest rock. Do you see it right here? This one's really big. And then each rock went smaller and a little bit smaller than the next. If you notice, I ended with the very smallest rock I have. Look at that little one. It's so pretty. So there's my rock train. Once you've completed your rock train by ordering your rocks based on their attribute, I want you to think about these questions. First, I want you to think, what attribute did you use to sort your rocks? Well, I used the attribute of size, right? Yeah. Then think, were any of the rocks hard to place in the train? Why was that? I had 2 rocks here that were a little bit hard for me to place on the train. I'll show them to you now. I have this beautiful shiny rock. See how it's kind of long? And then I had this nice round rock. If you look at the 2 rocks, this rock is longer than this one. But if I turn them this way, this rock is wider than this one. So I decided to put the longer one first, even though I probably could have switched the order, and that would have been okay too. The other question I want you to think about is, were any of the rocks really easy to place on your train? Why? The easiest one for me was the biggest one, because it's so much bigger than all of the others. Yeah, that was the easiest one for me to place on my train. What about you? Once you're done with that, I want you to use your words to describe your rock train. Think about using this sentence. My rock train goes from the biggest to the smallest. Notice we have the ending est. You might use the words biggest and smallest like I did, but you also might use darkest or lightest, smoothest or roughest, whitest and thinnest, or dullest and shiniest. I can't wait to see the work you do with your rock train, and I can't wait to hear you describe your rocks using those words. Have fun, everybody. I hope to see you again very soon.